Venezuela, a country rich in oil fields, yet financially collapsed. Venezuela ranks first in the world in terms of oil reserves. With approximately 303 billion barrels of oil reserves, Venezuela holds 17 to 18% of the world's oil. Statistically, Venezuela leaves even energy giants such as Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Canada behind. But since ancient times, there has been a rule in financial history. An abundance of resources does not automatically mean prosperity. Venezuela's largest oil reserves are located in the Orinoco Basin. The oil here is extra heavy oil. Its extraction and refining are technically expensive. This makes the country dependent on foreign states' investments, technology, and financial flows. When this happens, the financial system collides with politics. Various sanctions, lack of capital, outdated structures, and weak governance turn Venezuela's oil from a liquid asset into a frozen wealth. In other words, the country is actually very rich, but it cannot circulate its money. The main question here is this: why does money stop? Why does it not circulate? The answer is simple. When trust is lost, capital disappears as well. Venezuela has one of the best strategic positions in Latin America in terms of geography and economics. Its proximity to the United States and access to global markets turn it into a critical and important point for global powers in terms of finance and energy. Because oil is not just a raw material. Oil is the greatest financial power in the world. Whichever country controls energy flows also directs currency flows. The root of the US-Venezuela confrontation lies exactly here. During the era of Hugo Chavez, the nationalization of the oil sector, the distancing and reduction of influence of foreign companies, and the pursuit of an independent economic line were a risk warning for Western capital. So what was the result? The result? Major sanctions, blocking of banking systems, restriction of oil exports. These are not military weapons. These are financial weapons. These steps create a collapse and a classic financial crisis in the Venezuelan economy. Hyperinflation, the collapse of the currency, food and medicine shortages. Millions of people leaving the country. Capital leaves and people leave as well. In fact, in 2019, the United States' recognition of Juan Guaidó as interim president was a political decision, but financially it was unsuccessful. Because the real power, the army, resources, and internal control still remained in place. This is a lesson we often see in financial history. Recognition on paper never means real economic control. In recent years, global energy crises have fundamentally changed the rules of the game. The United States has once again shown interest in Venezuelan oil and softened some sanctions. Venezuela, in turn, strengthens its ties with Russia and China to share financial risk and counter this pressure. This issue is not about democracy, and this issue does not end with human rights either. This is the story of energy, capital, and global financial powers. And as in every financial collapse and crisis, the greatest price is paid by ordinary people. But this question remains actual. Will Venezuela be able to turn its resources, especially oil, the greatest of them, into a financial advantage in the future? Or will it remain in history as yet another example of the resource curse in financial history?